Good morning, dear children. Today we will focus on the poem that is Leisure in page 43. First, I will give you little introduction of the poem. This poem was written by a man called William Henry Davies. He wrote many poems and also wrote a story about his own life. So, in this poem, the poet says, we should not be so busy in life that we have no time to see the beautiful things around us. Also, he expresses beauty is seen in a person, especially compares the nature, the dancing girl with her beautiful dance, where her legs move around, her steps go around. In the same way that nature also tries to move. So this is what he compares. Now he also says that always we are busy in life. Most of our life spent in busy days. But he says have some time to admire the things, to see the beauty of the nature. The poet also asks us to enjoy the shade of the trees, the path of the forest, and the sparkling water of the stream. So he is telling, wait sometimes and enjoy them. And it describes what we are missing in this world, what is our life makes meaningful. So all this he expresses. He doesn't make us lazy in this poem, but he expresses that we should enjoy and cherish it. So now let us, I will read this poem line by line, then you keep your finger as I move on. Okay? The heading of the poem is Leisure. Again, once more, I tell you, the heading of the poem is Leisure. What is this life if full of care? We have no time to stand and stare. No time to stand beneath the boughs and stare as long as sheep or cows. No time to see when woods we pass, where squirrels hide their nuts in grass. No time to see in broad daylight streams full of stars like skies at night. No time to turn at beauty's glance and watch her feet how they can dance. No time to wait till her mouth can enrich that smile her eyes began. A poor life this is if full of care. We have no time to stand and stare. William Henry Davies. H means Henry, that is. Now, here the poet says, what is this life if full of care? We have no time to stand and stare. Now, this life is full of care. We have no time to stand and stare. Means we are always busy thinking we have to do that work, this work, we have to go there, come here, all of that time our mind is full preoccupied. We are not free to think of anything, the beautiful world which God has created. This is no time to stand and stare. Stand and stare means to look at the world. So busy, you are so busy. We don't want to look at the world or beautiful nature at all, which God has created in this world. So this life is full of care. We are filled with the care and so much occupied with so many things. Huh? Now coming to the next line. No time to stand beneath the boughs. No time to stand anywhere beneath the boughs. Here or there we go, move around. We are so busy with our life and stare as long as sheep or cows. Now, even the sheep and cows are standing for a long time and they are watching that beauty of the world, beauty of the nature which God has created in between of this world. So we don't have time. He is telling even sheep and cows have got time to stare them, they watch them. But as a human being, we don't have time for all that. Next, no time to see when woods we pass, where squirrels hide their nuts in grass. We don't have time to see as we pass in the woods in the forest we pass. We don't have time to look at while squirrel is hiding the nuts in grass. You can see in the picture how the squirrel is hiding the nuts in the grass. So we don't have that time to look at the squirrel where it is hiding. We just pass, we just even put a little glance where it is, let us see what is it. We'll watch nothing. We are very busy, very busy. We just pass and we go away. No time to see in broad daylight. No, now sun rays are falling in the next line you see streams full of stars like skies at night. Now this sunlight falls on the water and in the even in the night what happen, stars, they sometimes in the water we see them like they are there in the water, inside the water we want to catch them like that they look, but still we don't have time to watch them. And even sun rays falls on the sea, and the sea you have seen when you have gone to the seaside how the sun rays falls on the sea and the sea shines in the middle of the water. Now you have seen maybe when you go to the beach side, you have maybe seen that sun rays falls and the sea starts to shine there in the water. The streams full of stars like skies at night. Even the stars shine in the water. When the water comes in the streams, there if you stand and see the stars are like in the water, we want to catch them. No time to turn at beauty's glance. We don't have one, just we will see. Glance means just we have a look. We don't have time for that to turn. And which her feet, how they can dance. Now, here the poet compares that nature to is a beautiful girl. How that beautiful girl dances in the nature, her feet are falling here and there while dancing, you know that steps go here and there. So same way the nature also moves around. So like a dance, how the beautiful, he compares the nature to the beautiful girl who dances. So how it looks so beautiful her when her feet move here and there. In the same way, the nature also moves day by day, that grows. And trees grow, plants grow. Moving means one place to another place they don't go. But what happens? Migrates the seeds, and there the trees grow. When one seed falls in another place, another tree grows. In the same way, he says, the dancing girls, the steps go here and there. Same way, the nature also everywhere it shines to all the people. It doesn't hide its beauty and only shows for certain people. No, it is seen by all. Now he compares that to a beautiful dancing girl. The always you have seen the girl when it dances, her dance is looking beautiful, and it shines between so many people and everybody is eager to watch that. Next, no time to wait till her mouth can enrich that smile, her eyes began. Now her eyes you have seen in the dance how they move their eyes that side this side, and also mouth. He says her what the beauty begins with the eyes, mouth, and it enriches to all the people to admire always. It what happens, gives her beauty to others. People admire her beauty while she is dancing. So here this poem is, in this line, it speaks, poet speaks that how her beauty is admired by all. In this compares for the nature in the same way that the what that called the nature is admired by all. A poor life this is, if full of care we have no time to stand and stare. He says so much careful we are busy with our time, we are taking so much care of our life, but we have no time to stand and stare. That means our life becomes very meaningless. If we don't have the time to just for a second and stand and admire, then our life becomes meaningless. We don't have a meaning in life if we don't ourselves what that called admire, try to admire the beauty which God has given. God has given a beautiful world, beautiful plants and what is that called, the nature He has created in such a way that we should enjoy it. This is what the poem he says, but it doesn't make us to hear this poem and become lazy. But he says, whenever we have a time, make free ourselves and watch this beauty of nature. This is what he calls us, and what he has experienced that he tells us. This is what this poem. Okay, thank you.